Have you ever noticed how most systems that are designed to work perfectly only do it under perfect conditions? You know, when everything's connected, everything's fast, and everything is seamless. But when something breaks, and something always breaks, it's a whole different story. And that's coming up next on Tips Today in Public Safety.
Welcome to Tips Today in Public Safety, your go-to podcast for today's breaking stories and public safety news. Here's your host, Fletch, with today's tips.
Welcome to Tips. This is Fletch. I'm a NENA certified ENP, and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I bring you the latest and most informative and sometimes controversial takes on emergency communications. Today, I want to talk about something that separates strong systems from the fragile ones, and that's how they fail. You see, because failure's not the exception. It's actually part of the design, whether you plan for it or not. The bridge analogy. Think about a bridge. It's not just designed to hold weight. When designed properly, it's designed to handle wind, vibration, stress, and failure points. Why? Well, engineers assume something's going to go wrong. Now let's compare that to some of the public safety systems that we build. They're designed to work and not necessarily designed to fail well. What failure looks like in NG 911. Today's systems are complex and failure isn't simple. No longer is it the system is down. It's common to get partial failures, delayed data, mismatched information, and a lot of broken integrations. In fact, the system may look like it's working, but in reality, it isn't working correctly. And that's what gets hard to detect. Designing for degradation. You see, a good system doesn't just fail, it degrades. They'll prioritize things like core functionality, critical data, and essential workflow. When something breaks, they'll prioritize and not try to do everything. They'll focus on what matters most, and that's the sign of a good design. Reality check. You see, if your system requires everything to always work perfectly, it's already broken. The problem is, you just haven't seen it yet, and you may be headed down a very bad path. The bottom line. Look, here's the simple bottom line. Don't design for perfection every time. Design for realistic reality. Because everyday reality happens to include failure. And when you peel back the onion, the systems that are designed to survive are the ones that plan for it. You see, failure is not the problem, but unplanned failures are. That wraps up this episode of Tips Today in Public Safety. Remember to follow me on social media for more insights in technology on public safety. Be sure to check out all my episodes of Tips Today in Public Safety available at 911tips.com. I've got hundreds of blogs available on Fletch.tv, and my professional website is Fletch911.com. Thanks for hanging out and listening. Remember to like and subscribe. And if you're in public safety, thanks for what you do every single day. We'll catch you next time. Take care.
You've been listening to Tips Today in Public Safety, your go-to podcast for today's breaking stories and public safety news. Hosted by Fletch and available every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Catch past episodes on 911tips.com. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to join us each week for the latest on NG 911. I am Spider Harrison, the official 911 voiceover dude. Catch me on Sirius XM on various channels, including 90s on 9, the 10 spot, and on the Weekend Countdown on Hits 1. Or don't regret it for the rest of your life. Either way, I'm good.